All right, guys, Saunch here. Welcome back to another episode on the Bodybuilding News Network, specifically another episode of Bodybuilding Today. We're covering the Men's Open Awards ceremony at this year's 2021 Arnold Classic Ohio. So if you guys are enjoying the coverage so far as we conclude the evening, consider subscribing, liking, and letting me know in the comment sections below what you want to see next. But now that we got all the plugging out of the way, this top six, guys, it is such an impressive lineup. A lot of young competitors, a couple of the more seasoned competitors still remaining in this top six. But honestly, the tail of the tape is the young professionals, these young competitors rising up in the ranks and really crushing this year's Arnold Classic. Finishing with the sixth place finish is Sergio Oliva Jr., as well as winning the best poser 2 times in a row at this year's Arnold Classic Ohio and last year's Arnold Classic Ohio. And what can we say about Sergio? It's just such an impressive physique. As Ty Jordan said in our prediction video, he represents the tall competitors very, very well. He brought an amazing package to this Arnold Classic. And if you guys missed the joke right here, he said you can matching check, but no pockets, because posing trunks don't have pockets. But I thought that was funny. I hope you guys enjoyed that comic relief in the awards ceremony for the Men's Open. Akim Williams finishing off in 5th this year. And you know, it is what it is. Some people say that he has a world beater physique. I think he does. It just really depends on the conditioning that Akim comes in, or at least the conditioning that the judges see. I know they're two very different things, but I have a difficult time seeing it. And it looks like most of you in the comment sections below as well have difficulty seeing that conditioning. Now, in 4th place, I was, in no offense, but I was hoping that Justin Rodriguez was going to be able to push up to 3rd. I thought that Steve or maybe Iain was going to place here in 4th place, but Justin Rodriguez, you know, respectfully, unfortunately, you know, that hype train just kind of starts to get a little dry with him winning his Arnold, or at least his Olympia qualification earlier in the year at the Indy Pro, like I said in the finals video. But, you know, amazing physique, very impressive from the back. I'm going to be interested to see how his 2022 season, how his prep goes, because he's just such an impressive physique, such an impressive competitor. But the top 3, Iain, Steve Kuclo, and Nick Walker. What do you guys think? What do you think? Coming into the top 3, Steve Kuclo. Steve Kuclo places 3rd. Now, this must have happened in the evening coverage, in the evening judging, because they had him out of the comparisons with pretty much an automatic 1st or 2nd place, is how they were putting it. Something happened in the judging. They saw something. Somebody got tighter. Somebody got softer. I'm not really sure, guys, because I thought that Steve actually improved in the evening in the finals. So crazy to see such a turn of events. I almost was confused on who could potentially win this. Really hard to tell. But let me know down below, guys, how you guys felt about the finishing in this 1 and 2 and 3 with Steve placing in the 3rd. Now, it's coming down to Iain and Nick Walker for the 1 and 2. I've said all along that I thought Nick Walker was going to win the 1st place, and it looks like he did. It looks like Nick Walker won, with Iain coming in 2nd. Now, this really does speak to the, you know, whatever it is that the judges can see in person. The Iain wins 2 pro shows this year, places 2nd, being a favorite coming into the Mr. Olympia. No one's talking about that. With Iain placing 2nd here, that's going to put him potentially in that top 6 for this year's Mr. Olympia. Now, him obviously placing a little lower in the top 10. I think it was 7th or 8th with him side by side with Hunter Labrada at last year's Olympia. it really does speak for some serious improvements for Iain Valliere coming into the Olympia. Obviously, Nick Walker winning this year's Arnold Classic. Just such an amazing story with this guy. He could have won his pro card quite a while ago, as Ty was saying in our predictions video. If you haven't seen that, check it out. It's a good video. But, Nick's made these crazy improvements over the last few years. He came into the Chicago Pro last year. He didn't win, but he placed very, very well in that top 3, I believe. He made the improvements coming into the New York Pro, absolutely crushed his second pro show, and then now he set his eyes on the Arnold Classic. He said he was going to win, and he did so. He's really the people's champ here. And a lot of you want to see the People's Champ on the People's Network, on the Bodybuilding News Network. So we will see what we can do to facilitate that interest. But overall, I was very impressed with Nick Walker, very impressed with Justin Rodriguez, all the guys on the stage. Very impressive performances, very impressive physiques. And I'm just very, very happy for what Nick has been able to do in his young career. I mean, the guy's my age. He's not even 30, and he's just absolutely crushing the IFBB Pro League. Sugar Sean Ray presenting the check, probably the best thing I've ever seen Sean do, and he didn't have to say a word, so that just speaks volumes of Sean. But, Arnold limping around in his cast, I thought that was kind of funny, but, it's just such a cool conclusion to the Arnold Classic evening. I'm sure Iain and Nick are very happy with what happened. I'm sure we're going to have some very awesome podcasts and episodes on Fuad's channel, so stay tuned for that. Obviously, with me doing the coverage, I haven't been able to actually watch his live stream, so that's something I'll be doing over the next couple of days, is watching all of those videos, as I really hate to miss out on such good content. Because it really is a family, the Bodybuilding News Network and bodybuilding coverage in general. We always like to support our own. So enjoy the interview, guys. That's it for me. Thank you so much for all the new fans. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
He is.
All right, here with the new Arnold Classic champ. How's that sound, Ed?
Incredible.
Listen, I tell you what, for the new guy, you're pretty good. Listen, you came not short on confidence. You put it out there. You said, I'm going there. I'm going to win this show. And if you can back it up, it ain't bragging.
Nope, and I did. Like I always say, I believe in myself. I believe what I'm capable of doing. And most of all, my coach believes in me. My family believes in me. All you guys believed in me. And that's why I'm a champion today.
Well, what a great victory, but it wasn't without great competition as well. You had Iain and Steve on your butt the entire day. Prejudging was rough. Big Steve and the judges put you through the ringer, but you know what? Everybody got their comparisons fair and square.
Yeah, these were great competitors. I am very honored and humbled to be able to stand on stage with these gentlemen. They gave a great fight, and I'm ready to go on to the Olympia now. And if it's okay, I did promise my family, my mother and father, and Matt, that I would bring them up on stage to meet Arnold, if that's okay.
Sure. It's okay with me. Come on up with the champ. I don't know whether Arnold's still back there, but we'll try to get him on our neck. But you know what? We're going to get some great pics with you and your family. All right, Olympia time, bro. You can't bask in this too long. Beautiful award, great title. You're going to go in as the Arnold Classic champ. What you going to do with the Olympia, brother?
You guys seen the mutant go 2 for 3. Y'all ready to see him go 3 for 3?
It was a 2 for 2, Nick. Otherwise, you would have lost.
Well, you know what I mean.
Just getting the math skills. I know you're a little.
I'm a bodybuilder, you understand.
Hey, I'm a bodybuilder. You know. Listen, we figured it out collectively, but listen, you got to be excited as can be, man. The Olympia is just 2 weeks away. You're going to step on stage with the best in the world. This is the biggest test you could have to this point. How about you're going in as the Arnold champ?
It still hasn't sunk in. It's an incredible feeling. And now it's, time to enjoy this for the night, but it's back to work tomorrow for the Olympia.
Nick, can't wait to see it. Congratulations, my friend. I'll see you on stage in Orlando, Florida. All right, folks, so that's going to wrap things up here for another great Arnold Classic Championship 2021 edition. The champ, Nick Walker, going to the Olympia, and he means business. Folks, on behalf of Arnold Schwarzenegger and everybody here at Arnold Productions, of course, the entire crew, Brian Powers, Sean in the back, everybody that made this happen this year. The show is not going to happen. Arnold said, not on my watch. We're going to make this show happen. And here we are, another great year. History in the books. Folks, if you don't have your tickets for the Olympia yet, I highly suggest you get online. We are expecting a sold-out event in Orlando, Florida for the best bodybuilding show on earth. That's going to wrap it up here. I'm Bob Ciccarello. Good night, everybody.